Yo.
All right, we're recording.
Oh my gosh, we're finally back. You know anything about this?
No idea.
It's awesome. So it's called Higurashi When They Cry. It's this awesome mystery novel, and we're gonna have a lot of fun.
Is this like that one episode in SpongeBob where like boys who cry, and Squidward sings a song?
Squidward sings the song.
You know, Pearl gets the boy band.
Pearl.
Pearl,
The boy.
Mr. Krabs' daughter, is the giant whale.
Yeah.
How did a whale come out of a crab? Wait, come from a crab?
Wasn't she adopted?
I has to be, unless a crab fucked a whale.
I mean, I've seen it, like Discovery Channel and all that. You know, this is really good. We're really doing some good banter right now to start this off. Yeah.
So let's hit the start button.
Yeah. Okay. Onikakushi opening. Welcome to the world of Higurashi When They Cry. The Onikakushi arc will be the opening, inviting you into this world. Don't play tough. Please, just enjoy life in Hinamizawa to the fullest. The difficulty is extremely high, but I hope you will enjoy the reward.
Difficulty? Is there like an Elden Ring boss or something? We have to do some rolls?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the difficulty is how hard the gameplay is. Okay, you're going to be reading this intro. After this, I'm reading this. Please do not lament. I will forgive you, even if the world will not forgive you. Please do not lament. I'll forgive you, even if you will not forgive the world. So please tell me, what will it take for you to forgive me? Frederica Berncastel.
What is this language?
I'm not sure. You're reading the rest.
This is a work of fiction, and he resembles to actual persons, organizations, clearly Cancel. 1983, the early summer of the year of the show era.
Okay, I could have read that. Or you're going to read, the dialogue.
If I was going to be ripped apart anyways, having my body ripped apart would have been far better. I trusted her. No, I still trust her. Even in this very moment, I trust her. We're not going to press the buttons to go through, but I'm starting to realize...
Intro.
I only wanted to trust her because I refused to accept the truth. It was as if I was trying to convince myself in such a silly, sobbing voice, and those tears making a mess of my face. I'm not a fast reader, though, you know? That mechanical, repetitious sound finally stilled and everything fell silent.
It's just the intro.
Only the cry of the cicadas remained annoyingly loud, and yet I felt as if I could still hear her voice. But that's not possible. She is no longer speaking. The only one crying is me. She never cried. Even when she repeated those words over and over, she never expressed any emotion because there was none to show. If she had no tears to shed for me, then I shouldn't need to shed any for her. Then why this pain, my eyes getting moist? Why was this happening? Still wanted to believe I hadn't been split apart. That's enough, right? Inside me, an inner voice whispered gently. My spirit had suffered enough. And countless times I've wavered over whether I should just throw the battered thing away. What the fuck is it? Except I've suddenly refused to do that, haven't I?
It's mysterious.
I feel better if I just threw it away. It's going on too long is what it is. Even knowing that I chose to believe it and only I can understand that painful struggle and appreciate it. Hey me. I've tried more than enough. I'll acknowledge that much. So, isn't it alright to just take the easy way out? Besides, I'm not throwing it away. I'm leaving it behind with her. Like flowers by a grave. Now then. Calm your nerves. Even though you can't feel your right arm. Just lift it up. And with every swing, forget a little more. The kindness made me happy. That droll smile brought me joy. I liked petting your head. I loved how demure you were. I literally...
Very literary.
because this will be the last time. Because when I swing this down, I'll forget. This is my first and last bouquet for you. What, does a girlfriend die or something?
Also, Higurashi is cicada in
Perhaps
Japanese.
I really did love you. I could tell that they really like cicadas because they don't stop playing the same sound effect over and again.
It's a Japanese thing. There's a lot of them there.
I'm gonna say there's like somebody has been apologizing for a while now. There's like 2 times I've heard Demure in my life, and it was that TikTok thing became popular, and in this game.
Yeah. Do you know what it means?
I still not entirely know.
It's like a modest and reserved.
Okay.
That's good vocabulary.
Okay, we learned vocabulary lessons in the show now.
Yeah, there's a lot to learn.
Okay, am I clicking?
It's you reading.
I wonder what she's apologizing for. It felt wrong to eavesdrop, so I tried to ignore it. Prediction. You know that witch in the last thing we were reading that we never fucking met? This is that girl. That's the girl that we're talking about. Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
That's good. We were already thinking.
It had been a while since I last went to the city. I only returned to attend the funeral of a relative. Even though I lived there until last month, I found the bustle of the city to be overwhelming. There's skyscrapers and multi-lane roads. The melodious cacophony of the crosswalk. Even the campaign speeches blurring in front of the station felt nostalgic. The place where I live now isn't nearly as lively. Did they have... One of the occupation of Japan...
Yeah. The occupation?
Wasn't this game 1958, they said?
I don't actually remember, but I thought occupation ended like early 50s.
It was either 54 or like 59.
It was 52.
52, really? Okay.
Yeah.
Like campaign speeches. How's the Showa period and the whatever? There's only the chirping of locusts and the babbling of brooks and the cry of the Higurashi evening cicadas. By the way, is this voice that I'm doing the most common one I'm going to be doing?
Yeah, this is
okay. Good. I'm just making this my normal voice then, and I'll make voices for the other ones because the most common one is my voice. Rather than making me feel lonely, that quietness had begun to instill a sense of serenity. There is nothing where I'm living now. I don't just mean there aren't any burger joints, there aren't even vending machines. No music store, no restaurants, no arcades. Either an ice cream parlor would be unlikely. I understand some stuff like that, but it's an hour really about bike. Arcades? Again, we're in 1958. What arcade are you playing?
No, I don't think it's 1950.
I remember reading 1958 just at the entry screen.
I thought it was 1983.
I swear I read 1958.
No, it's 83.
It's 83, really? Okay.
Yeah.
I thought I saw that. Anyway. Come to think of it, it wasn't really a big deal. There were music stores and arcades and ice cream parlors, but it wasn't like I ever hung out at any of them. I lived in the city for 10 years and never once been to an ice cream parlor. Store. Ice cream store.
But it's a different. Parlor's different.
Just no one.
Parlor implies like it's more like a hangout space.
No one has said parlor since 1930.
I don't know.
I'm just saying. This is weird language. I should have gone at least once. It's only now that I'm starting to regret that a little. Somebody is still apologizing. Who is she apologizing to? She's apologized so much, just forgive her already. There's no reason anyone should ever need to apologize so much. Starting to feel a bit annoyed at whoever was refusing to forgive her. No matter how bad the mistake, there's nothing that can't be forgiven. There's no such thing as an irreparable mistake. See, this is good Christian sentiment.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, no, this is a Christian story.
It's a Christian story. Okay, good.
No, yeah, it is.
Teaching the children. This is what, a children's story, right? This is kids'
story. No. This is targeted towards young adults.
Okay. So like a Bible circle type scenario.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
No such thing as an irreparable mistake. You just need to be more careful and stuff. She's still apologizing even now. Then has she really done something that can't be fixed? I have no idea what she's done, but if it can't be fixed, then it's all the reason to forgive her. No matter how much she apologizes, nothing will change. Good message, good message. But even so, she keeps apologizing in such a heartbreaking voice. Hey, you, the one she's apologizing to. Why don't you just go ahead and forgive her? She's apologizing in such a pathetic voice.
Keiichi, we're almost there. Wake up!
I was finally roused from my
was
nap
his father.
from my father's battle. It seemed the train had reached its final stop. We'd spent hours riding everything from the bullet train to the local routes. It was hard to believe that landscape beyond the window in the city I was in half a day ago were in the same country. No, that they were even from the same era. From there, we take a car deeper into the mountains. Again, this is supposed to be the 80s, but I'm almost 100% sure this guy just took some pictures from like outside his house whenever this was made.
Oh, this is like a real village.
Yeah, but like those cars, I don't think all those cars were 80s cars.
Are you sure?
The first two were. The one on the road was definitely like early 2000s.
We'll have to figure that out later. Maybe it's a plot point, you know?
Past where the dense forest encroaching on the mountain road suddenly opened up. There where I live now, Hinamizawa. Hinamizawa.
Yeah, there you go.
Wawa. Anyway, even though we were approaching summer, the morning air still had a frigid bite. Although in exchange you could fill your lungs up with crisp, clean air. Flipping open the window, I was greeted with verdant expanse. Nothing but trees. The neighboring house was far away on the other side, so I was probably the only one enjoying that view and that air. I filled my lungs with another deep breath. So I started living in Hinamizawa. I learned that even air had its own taste. Quickly finished getting ready for school and headed downstairs for breakfast. My mother was the only one there. My father was nowhere to be seen. He was probably up working until the early morning. Dad had a rather unconventional job as a painter. It's such a laid-back profession. Does this mean something?
Painter?
Yeah.
What do you think?
You ever seen The Irishman?
No.
It's the mobster movie. It's on Netflix. It's pretty
Off
good.
to a good start.
It's pretty good. Anyway, he describes himself as what his occupation is to everyone. He says he paints walls or he's a painter. And that means he shoots people in the head so their blood splatters into the wall for the mob.
I mean, I can neither confirm nor deny Keiichi's dad being a
part of the mob,
quote unquote painter.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Such a laid back profession. Get up when you want, sleep when you want, work when you want, get rid of the evidence.
That doesn't sound like what you're saying.
I mean, it kind of is. I mean, he gives you a guy to kill.
They're always hustling.
He gives you a guy to kill. You're chilling most of the time, except for that one day you got to kill someone.
I guess, but I wouldn't really describe.
I wouldn't really describe. Say gabagoo.
I mean,
the guy in the head.
I wouldn't describe someone like that with like acute moments of stress as being a laid-back job. You know, I think
maybe he doesn't know. Maybe his son doesn't know.
Well, yeah, it's true. You know,
maybe
that makes sense. Yeah.
I was so jealous of that easygoing lifestyle. I
That's
even wrote for school that I wanted to be a painter when I grew up. Dad was ecstatic about that.
Oh, he's being groomed into the mob.
Yeah, cousin Vinny gets him lots of gifts for Christmas, I bet. It was just because it looked easy. I'd never tell him that, though. Mom laid breakfast out on the table. Seaweed, pickled vegetables, raw egg, and grilled salmon.
That's a good breakfast.
It sounds... You know, I'm not going to knock it till I try it. It's probably fine.
Balanced breakfast.
I've never had raw eggs before. It's probably... I mean, I've heard people eat them before. That seems weird to me. And then pickled vegetables could mean a lot of things.
Like pickles.
Pickles are good. If it's like something weird, like, I don't know.
Like, what about pickled radish?
That would be, nah, I don't think I'd do that.
No?
Nah. Okay. I'd try it. I'll try anything.
Yeah,
once, but
there you go.
I don't think I'd like it. My mom was such a good cook, it was scary. She didn't even cook the egg.
No. She sucks.
Perfect, immaculate, ideal breakfast. Unlike my dad, who didn't even know the meaning of the word schedule, my mom never squandered any time or effort. She humbled a little tune as she brought over the miso soup. Seemed like she was in a good mood today.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy you've been waking up early since we moved here, Keiichi.
If I don't wake up early, I won't have time to eat breakfast. Thought I was being cute, responding with a wisecrack after being praised for being good.
Full bowl of rice, or will half be enough?
Pile it on. First, I savored the steaming hot rice with the seaweed. After that, I covered it with the egg. Between bites of rice, I enjoyed the crunch of the pickles. Not bad at all. This is an off tangent, but we have a place on campus that sells onigiri, like actual like seaweed wrapped rice with like, I don't know, spicy tuna mayo, like whatever, mustard, salmon inside or something. And it's really good. Expensive as shit. They charge like $6 or $7 for one piece of it.
And that's like poor people food in Japan.
Yeah, it's kind of stupid how much we pay for stuff like that here. But anyway, my day was completely ruined yesterday when I went to go get some, and they'd stopped selling it for the last week of the semester because they ran out. And they didn't want to restock.
Man.
And I about jumped off a bridge. I'm not gonna lie. Not bad at all.
I did that. No, I had a similar experience this semester because I came back after being out for 6 months. I found the 7-Eleven stopped stocking the Arizona RX Energy, and it just completely set me on a downward spiral the entire term. And I started drinking White Monster. I was drinking like 2-3 a day.
I have never had an energy drink in my life.
Oh my god, I can't function without them anymore. It's terrible.
Not good.
No, it's just like alcohol, energy drinks.
I mean, alcohol.
There's no recovery. I'm
a
gonna
big fan of that stuff.
I need to graduate.
You made $7,000 on RizCoin or whatever, so I think you're up.
No, I lost $500 on RizMonkey.
But you made it back though, right?
Yeah, I made it back on other things.
We're up though. We're up.
I don't feel good. But
I think you need to hit. You need to go to the roulette table right now. Put all your winnings on black.
I did that yesterday and I lost $1,000.
Really?
I was looking at all the coins and I saw one. It's like I'm duct taping myself to this wall until this coin hits 30 million market cap.
Yeah,
so I invested in it. I was investing in it, and it was going great.
Taken your money and ran.
No, it was going so great until I fell asleep. I woke up in the morning. He was hospitalized for a blood clot, and the coin crashed in value after he was hospitalized.
Who was?
The guy who duct taped himself to a wall and live streamed it.
Oh! I thought you said you duct taped yourself to a wall. So
no.
30 million. Anyway.
No. Yeah.
Interesting.
Oh yeah, it's not bad at all.
Yeah. Excellent as usual. Watching me clean my plate, Mom gave me a warm smile.
I'm so happy you haven't skipped breakfast ever since we've moved here, Keiichi.
I was not a morning person when we lived in the city. I slept right in until the last minute before school and rarely ate breakfast. Boycotting the breakfast Mom made me each morning, that was probably the only way I could protest being forced to attend cram school. I guess that's what we would... Oh god, sorry. I guess that's what you would... I guess that was what you would call my rebellious phase. That is...
It's the translation.
It is an unnatural...
The first 4 chapters, the translation isn't the best.
I'm like having... You know like the type people that could read stuff and you fill in the next word before you read it, so you just read it out. I'm one of those people, so I read it and the word isn't what I expect it to be, and I'm like, what the fuck?
No, I get that. There will be misspellings, there will be weird, broken grammar, but we're gonna have to live with it.
I wouldn't so much as look at the breakfast she woke up early every day to make. If I could go back in time, I'd slap myself. Mindful of the time Mom rushed me along with a wide grin.
Isn't it about time you meet up with Urena-chan?
This is a language question. Is Japanese like Spanish, where like they have like a certain words for certain genders? Like, what's the Chan on for here?
Oh, those are honorifics. So basically, you use that after you like refer to someone's name, and it's like different forms of respect. So there's Chan, which is usually used to refer. It's like a respectful term for like a woman or a girl, something like that. So it is gendered.
Okay.
San is like Chan, but for like men. And there's a few different ones. If they come up, I can explain them if you're ever curious. Hurry, hurry.
Mom really seemed to enjoy the fact that her son was going to school with a girl. Reina's one of my classmates. She really loves looking after people coming to meet me every day without fail. The way I looked at it, a guy my age walking to school with a girl was just lame. How old was this dude?
Well, how old is he? I forgot if he was middle school or high school.
If he's not 8, then
I think he's middle school.
Is it like 6th grade middle school or 8th grade middle school? That affects my judgment too.
I honestly can't remember.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see if that's like common knowledge.
Keeping a classmate waiting for me.
I'll tell you, he's 14.
Consider it. Yeah, 14. I was in high school in 14. I was freshman year.
Yeah.
He's stupid.
Whatever.
Seriously.
He is stupid.
How long does Reina wait there for me every morning? Taking one last gulp of miso soup, I race for the door.
Please thank Arena-chan for the pickles.
Come to think of it, those pickles weren't store-bought, were they? If I'd known them, I would savor them a bit more. And this is
Morning.
me. Okay.
I don't know.
What the?
Keiichi-kun. Shut up. You will not criticize this sprite. That is not happening.
Can we like switch between the original and the new ones? Is that a thing? How do we do that? How do we do that? Config?
Go to config. Yeah.
There's no button for it.
You gotta go to updated.
Updated. Yeah, I was thinking worse.
Yeah.
Honestly, the old one looks worse.
Shut up. You will not criticize this sprite.
Sorry.
Keiichi-kun. Good morning.
Your cheerful greeting was as fresh as the morning itself. You're always so early. You should try sleeping in sometime.
If I sleep in, I'll keep you waiting.
She's so conscientious and such a good person. If that ever happens, I'll just leave you behind.
Keiichi-kun, you're so cold. I wait for you all the time.
I'll leave you in the dust. Without looking back. Ka-chow.
Why are you so mean? Why?
Rina had a slightly troubled look on her face. Toying with her was rather fun because of how quickly her mood changed.
Keiichi sucks.
I'm kidding, I'd wait for you. With those words, Rina seemed to relax. Her face flushed bright red.
Thank you.
I'd wait forever until you came, Rina. No matter how long.
Forever?
I swear to God, if you make me fucking read some inappropriate shit about a 14-year-old girl,
no, nothing like that happens. I swear, it's perfectly like PG-13.
PG, you mean?
PG. It's PG. They're 14. PG-13.
PG-13 and means some things. I don't know.
It'll be. We're gonna get through this together.
Rina turned bright red, steam rising from her head as her brain short circuits, especially weak to this sort of talk. It's quite rare to find someone who's fun to tease. I don't like where this is going. Have you ever read a romance novel, Rina?
I haven't. Never read any before.
From that response, I gathered she was interested in them, but was too embarrassed to actually buy one. Good, you should be. Yeah. I've seen what are those in those books.
Oh.
Every book girl
the romance
is just
section.
Reading smut. Yeah. It's just smut. All of it's smut.
I mean, it's true, you know.
I was flying back recently from Metallica in Minneapolis, and this 30-something-year-old woman was on the plane next to me, and the entire fucking 3-hour ride, she was reading a book, and at the end of the flight, I was curious and looked over and like read a page of the book while she was reading it, and it was just like, he gently caressed my arm and kissed my neck and like touched me all over, and I'm like, this lady's just reading porn on the flight.
You know, I'll assure you one thing. This is not that.
Okay. Never read any before. From the response I gathered, she just didn't know those fingers to actually buy one. I couldn't imagine what happened if she did read one. She'd probably turn red and pass out. Oh yeah, message from mom. She says thanks to the pickles.
It was nothing. You're welcome. How were they? Not too salty?
They weren't that salty. Actually, they had a pretty light flavor to them. It would have been fine to just be honest and say they were good, but apparently I couldn't be that forthright. Is this me?
Yeah, it's you.
I'd like to ask something before that. Were you the one who pickled them, Rena? Or was it your mom?
Huh? Huh? Why do you ask? Were they too salty?
Her attitude completely changed. She began to panic frantically. Was it you, Rena, or was it your mom? I need answers. Answer me now, damn it.
Why are you asking who made them? Why?
Where are the weapons of mass destruction? Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically. You see what happened in Syria about... went off.
You want to talk about Syria? I want to talk about one thing. I think we might have to fix this game because the music is different from what I remembered, and that's gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me.
Music's different from what you remember?
Yeah. I mean...
Thankfully, I can't... I don't remember any of that.
I mean...
So...
we
is
could
it somewhere
take
in the config files?
We could take like a quick 5-minute break. You can save it.
No. We're gonna do this on video. We're gonna do this on video.
Okay. We're gonna do it on video. I'm gonna send you all the links.
Oh god. Oh god. There's links.
Yeah. We have to install a mod.
Let me quick save real quick. Maybe I should pause the video.
We're gonna make this work.
I'm recording again. Anyway, so
we're back.
Which rebel faction do you support in the Syrian civil war? Kind of sounded like from our off-camera conversation that you were a Kurdish supporter.
Yeah, I mean, begrudgingly, the Kurds. Mostly just because they're fighting the Turks.
Turkey doesn't like them?
Yeah. Alright, let's click menu. Let's double check one last thing before we get into the full swing of the whole thingamadoodle. Settings. Hot mod menu. Click audio. Okay, gameplay. I want to make sure there's no voices.
So tell me more about how he's a fucking eye doctor.
Wait, hover over that 0 right real quick. We could talk about that. Original default voice lines. Is there a way to disable voices after installing 7th mod? 7th mod.
What do you mean fully uncensored scenes? What does that mean?
It's nothing censored. You don't have to worry about that.
I'm kind of worried about it. It says fully uncensored.
Oh, okay. Here's what we do. Okay, click X. X out of that menu.
Mm-hmm.
Click menu.
Mm-hmm.
Click settings.
Mm-hmm.
Voice volume. Set that to 0 at the top. There we go. Close. All right, we're good. Anyways, yeah, I was reading. Assad is back in Moscow, and he's gonna be an eye doctor again, because that's what he was doing before he was president of Syria.
Yeah, he was an eye doctor.
Yeah,
I thought his dad was the president of Syria as well.
No, yeah, he was, but his brother was supposed to succeed.
Really?
His brother died. Yeah.
That's crazy. So he's being an eye doctor now. He opened up practice or something, or has he got a job somewhere?
He's gonna open one up in Moscow somewhere. He's probably got.
Can we go visit his practice?
I would. Sanctions probably make that pretty difficult.
I mean, yeah, you have a certain job, but I could probably go there.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, no, sanctions make that difficult, but you probably could find a way there.
I mean, it's not that hard. You just got to fly to Latvia, then drive across the border into Russia, and then fly from there to.
I heard Azerbaijan is easier.
Really?
Yeah. It's Latvia. I mean, they're not really big on Russia. I mean, they're sanctioning Russia
don't they have
too.
the border with Kaliningrad or whatever? And you could just
that's
go
Poland.
There. Yeah, but
guess,
they do
Latvia?
too. I think.
I think
Poland?
Latvia. Yeah. Poland, Latvia.
Might be Lithuania. One of those countries. I don't know.
Or Lithuania. They're all
the same. They don't matter.
Poland. Shut up, man. Yeah. You're confusing me. You can hold control a bit more. Just like one little second of control. Oh, here we are. Yeah, we can click through the rest.
These backgrounds are different.
Yeah, these are originals. I think they are. Wait. Click menu. I just want to make sure. Settings.
This video is going to be titled "Messing
Mod
with Settings."
menu.
Settings for fucking 40
Whatever.
minutes.
It's important. Click the mod menu.
Mod menu.
Graphics. Background. Original backgrounds. Yeah, they should be original. If they aren't, I'd be upset. Forever? Yeah, I remember this one.
Wait. I think
from like 20 minutes ago.
Miranda turns red. No, is that where we were?
No, we're a bit after. We got
Okay.
romance novels.
What the is this? This stance? What is this stance?
She's poised.
She has 4 fingers.
She's
she
coiled.
Looks like a Pokemon.
She's coiled.
Her fingers
She's
meshed
coiled.
together with this hand.
Whatever, man. Yeah, message from mom. Thanks for the pickles. It was nothing. Who made the pickles? Did you make the pickles? Were they salty? They weren't that salty. Oh, did you think they were salty? I should write a novel, you know.
Weren't you writing one? You should put in your novel why you don't like Turkish people.
Oh, that'd be a good aside.
Is
I
it
could do, like a few?
Is it Turkish people or just Turkey?
I mean, Turkish people don't help.
Is it is it a race thing or a country thing?
I'd say, speaking to the world, it's a country thing, but the people don't help.
Got it.
I can add like a little podcast section right in the middle, or like a little section where I just stand in front of like a black background and I just talk about Turkey for a few hours just so people are on the
video is
same
4
page.
hours and 3 hours of it is just Turkey talk.
That's fine.
So going back to 1848 when they invaded Sebastopol. Anyway, I think we're caught up now. If you wanna read.
Huh? Why do you ask? I forgot what voice I did. Were they too salty?
Her attitude completely changed and she began to panic frantically. Was it you, Rena, or your mom? I need answers, damn it.
Why are you asking who made them? Why?
Depending on who made them, my opinion of them might change drastically.
Huh?
She counted frantically on her fingers, trying to remember the amount of salt she used to pickle them. It wasn't like I was trying to tease her, but I couldn't stop myself. Guys who take pleasure in this kind of thing are probably the worst. Guys like me. Guys who have this inner monologue that sounds like a Reddit user with a fedora is the worst.
You will not disrespect Keiichi.
I am going to
Keiichi has achieved
Keiichi
more in his
heavily.
life than you ever
Keiichi's not real.
Shut up.
Raina nervously opened and closed her mouth over and over, trying to muster a response.
It was me.
Delicious.
Huh?
Yeah, I was gonna say her shit if it was my mom, but you know, you did okay for being 14, I guess. Pretty good, just like the last ones. They went perfectly with the rice. Her face went to bright red again. She was completely spacing out. It truly was a lot of fun to tease her. Okay, last offshoot for a while, by the way. I was buying groceries today at Walmart. and
Yeah.
I was trying to get a pack of Bubba Burgers.
You buy groceries at Walmart?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway.
I mean, they have, yeah. Okay.
Anyway, so I was going to the Bubba Burgers, and I was getting the Bubba Burgers. And this is, you know Colonial. You remember Colonial, right, when you used to live here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you know the type of people in Colonial. Anyway, I had to go pick up about 4 to 5 boxes of Bubba Burgers before I found one that wasn't already opened and burgers stolen out of them.
Oh. Wow. You have no idea what it's like up here.
Says a bit about the clientele. Anyway, truly a lot of fun to tease her.
That was a fun story. Thank you for sharing.
I pray that Rena never gets taken advantage of by some low life. Keep it up, Rena. I'll train you until you handle it like the average person. Or so I decided for myself. Let's go. If we keep, I think this is me. If we keep Mion waiting, we'll never hear the end of it. Saying it should just keep spacing out. Otherwise, I called Rena back to reality so we should make our way to school. The strange, easily flustered girl is Rena Ryugu.
That's good enough.
For about a month, but I've come to realize it's not just her name that's strange.
Oh, finally. I've been waiting to hear this one. Mi-chan, good morning.
Coming up to the next rendezvous point, we saw another person waiting for us, noticing that she waved.
You're playing her.
Oh, you just... Okay. Finally, you two... wait, I gotta do a girl voice for this, don't I?
Yeah.
Oh, finally, you two...
You can make it a bit manlier. You can make like a manlier woman voice for her.
Finally, you two are late. Always watching.
You know, we can go with that. We'll see if it works.
Usually you're the one who's late.
That's Keiichi.
Oh wait, no, it's me, yeah.
Yeah.
In sharp contrast to the diligent Rena, this one marched to the beat of her own drum. She's Mion Sonozaki.
Good enough.
For what it's worth, she's our senior and the head of the class. Okay, so why did she get Chan and she not get Chan? Because if she's the senior, shouldn't she get the respect and she's just some bitch?
Wait, scroll back. I want to see that. Because you're picking up on something very important.
I don't know how to scroll back.
Like the left button. Like left arrow.
Left.
Or up arrow.
Up
arrow.
Up arrow. I've been clicking this entire time with the mouse.
No, yeah, you use your arrow keys. Your
no, the arrow keys don't do anything. I'm pressing it.
Wasn't there a way to see the history? Higurashi, see text log.
Menu.
Oh, log. Wait, there's a log button. Log. Let's see. Mi-chan. Oh, that's Reina greeting Mion. Reina-chan. Or Mi-chan. That's how Reina refers to Mion.
Oh, wait. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But wait. But isn't this guy me talking and me didn't call me the person you? Yes.
What? You're making me wild.
Me eat monkey, eat orange, you. For what it's worth, she's your senior end of the class. Morning, Rena, and it's been a while, Ki-chan. How many years? I was only off 2 days. That is not the same person.
Yeah,
that is not. That person just morphed.
your little your Monsters Inc. voice isn't gonna work anymore. I just decided it.
That person just fucking morphed.
What? No, she didn't. She did not. She didn't. It's the same old Mi-chan.
Oh my god.
It's the same old Mi-chan.
Oh, okay.
She's like a tomboy. You can work
You
off
don't
that.
say.
There
You
you
were
go.
such a cute little tyke the last time I saw you. I only have 2 voices, dude.
That's fine.
It's just my normal voice and
work
voice
through
cracking. And
work
impressions.
through it.
Those are my 3 options here. If it's a character, I could maybe try to do it.
I'll try and find impressions for you between sessions, but we can go with voice crack for now.
Mion's gaze started at my chest and dropped straight down, focusing on the point between my lips.
It's fine. We're gonna work past it. They're young. They're free.
I am not.
Free.
I am not. I don't want to be reading this.
You're fine. They're virtual children. Or virtual young adults.
I'm not. Canonically, she's 10,000 years.
Look,
She just looks like
you'll
a
live.
7-year-old.
Look, I've read things that were way worse in my
I-
English classes, and those were written by like real people.
What have you read that's worse
And this is
in
a
your
real
English
person.
classes?
What is that?
What have you read that was worse in your English classes?
There's this one about a 12-year-old girl in her class seducing her teacher
What the
and
fuck
like
did
getting
you
with her,
read?
getting with him in order to bring her down, and then she revealed it and got him fired because she didn't like him.
You know what we read? Like fucking, there was
What?
messed up stuff that happened, but nothing like that. It was
Yeah.
like To Kill a Mockingbird and fucking.
That's high school.
Great
I'm talking about
Gatsby.
college. I'm talking about in uni.
I haven't really read anything since high school because I did AA in high school
Yeah?
and I read all my college
Oh.
my college English in high school.
Whatever. But anyway, there's worse things written by accredited like literary
That doesn't
heroes.
mean
So
shit. That
Ryukishi
doesn't mean
is
shit.
allowed to reference
No,
like,
no, that just means
the
it's
lower
That
areas.
just means that bad people are in academia.
whatever. Ryukishi is not a bad person, and he is not part of
Okay,
academia, so he's allowed to do it.
So she was saying it was my blank that was cuter back then.
Okay.
Pet hamster for all the kids listening and not watching.
You can say furry seal.
Before you ask, just to be clear, I've actually tried this shit.
What?
I've grown quite splendidly.
It was like the beginning of Umineko.
You'd be surprised. I'm just kind of thinking to myself of how I got here. Just, not only is he bigger, but he has a little mustache now.
That's Mion saying that. She's teasing.
Oh, okay. Not only is he
Yeah.
bigger, but he has a little mustache now.
That's Keiichi.
Being so engorged with energy every morning is quite a problem, though. I'm guessing this is innuendo, but I'm gonna pretend it's not. I'll introduce you next time, so be sure to greet.
Just having a little fun.
So about this being a Christian story,
It is, you know. You just have to.
they better all meet Jesus pretty soon because they need it.
They do meet Jesus near the end.
I'm guessing that means they die.
I'll let you know when they meet Jesus.
Don't say next time. Right now it's just fine. What the fuck? Putting that little guy to the bed. What? I don't want this on my computer.
You're fine. Grow up, man.
I don't think I've ever journeyed into toxic.
I like the music.
Anyone who like, I feel like whoever made this should be put on a list.
He was a social worker.
He should not be doing that.
Shut up. He's a good look. He's just speaking to like the realities of youth.
I have a gun on my table. It's looking very inviting after reading some of this. Anyway,
Whatever, man. Look. If
Yeah.
Peter Gabriel can write a song about a child becoming an old man and trying to like
who's Peter
assault
Gabriel?
from Genesis.
Who's
the
that?
band. You ever listen to the musical box?
No, what's that?
It's about a young child dying and then being
Let me look up Genesis real
reading-
quick, see if I know who the fuck
Yeah.
you're talking about.
they're a band. So
Genesis.
he dies. He gets murdered by a girl.
That's a
And
song.
then
How do I spell
he
it?
goes Genesis as in Genesis.
Like
band.
the Bible?
Yeah.
I looked up Genesis and I don't see a band in Genesis. Is this
Just
like
look
some
up
like
Genesis band.
I'm looking.
They're
I looked
big.
up on
They're
Spotify.
big.
It's not popping up. Are they not
What
on
do you
Spotify?
mean they're not? They're a big band from the 70s.
They're not
right
popping
there.
up. I look
I
up
clicked-
Genesis. The first result is Gene Autry.
Go to the scheduling channel.
Scheduling channel. Genesis. That's exactly how I spelled it too. They're not showing up when I look up on Spotify.
Whatever. Anyway, they're a big band, and they could write like worse than this. So, and everyone loves them. So you have to love Ryukishi. That's just how logic works.
Artists. Genesis. Oh, I found him now. Invisible. I've never heard of any of these songs.
Wait, everything after Peter Gabriel left, you shouldn't listen to.
I don't know who that is. I'm probably not gonna listen to this at all.
Whatever. Anyways.
Ian sure does act like an old man sometimes. Is this the girl or the guy that I'm
I think it's Keiichi. I think it's Keiichi.
Gotcha. Time for the big reveal. Hope you don't regret it. As my hand reached for my flag, I began to ramble in a near panic.
Hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Their face and fluster ring. I tried to play dumb, but it obviously knew exactly what we were talking about. I didn't No,
What?
that didn't actually happen.
No, it didn't.
Okay.
No.
Okay. How was
Nothing like that happens in this novel.
Seeing the city again. I don't know. They're talking about it. Me
Talking
and
is
Switch
different.
Gears, dropping the dirty talking, thinking without something befitting of the pleasant morning.
See,
Befitting
Mia has
the
her best
pleasant morning,
interests
this
in
is not a
mind.
sentence.
That's Keiichi.
I only went for a funeral. I didn't have much time, so yeah. Did you look for it?
That's Mion.
Oh. So yeah, did you look for it? That's the thing. The thing I asked for. You're not listening at all. I just came back from my funeral. I didn't have any time to look around in toy stores. Just. Toy stores and hobby shops are completely different, you know? It's really difficult to get Western stuff around here after all.
Is this about games again, Mi-chan? Is this
The
is
way
this
their guys
about-
talking, I bet they all play Genshin Impact.
Shut up, man.
Neon nodded proudly as Rena giggled. Yep, I want Keychain to bring back a Westport catalog, you see? Westport was short for Western Imported Games. Using that abbreviation didn't make it sound pretty geeky. I don't know, saying Western Imported Games probably sounds worse.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, that I agree. That's Keiichi.
You can just get them to send you one in the mail.
That's
sorry.
Keiichi. That's
You can just
Keiichi.
get them to send. He had a voice crack. Don't worry about it.
He's 14. It happens.
You could just get them to send you one in the mail, can't you? Well, I guess I have to now. I'm gonna get another game full of hot action.
Like Settlers of Catan. Now, that's a game. with
Call of
hot
Duty,
action.
a lot of action in that game. That's exactly what people this age are playing, right?
Oh yeah, 1983. Yeah.
What fucking okay? What game would have action? They're talking about 1983.
Board games.
Are they gonna,
Board games.
Are they gonna look at like the 2 pixels?
They're talking about board games.
I hope that we both know they're not talking about board games.
What do you mean we both know? I know. I've read this.
You know.
Shut up, man.
Like,
This time, I'd like a game that's easy to understand.
She's having some fun time looking at ET is all I'm saying on the Atari.
Yeah.
This time,
Wow.
like, Neon is a board and car. Oh, it is. Okay,
There we
so-
go. Yeah. Okay.
What
yeah.
hot
Go ahead
action
and
could you
doubt
have
me.
in board games? I'm sorry.
But do you know what life was like before, like video games? You know, we played these all the time, man. Why do you think Settlers of Catan was invented? That was like top of the line
Catan
action.
is an amazing game, but I would not consider it
is.
hot action.
It's so hot. I love those sheep
You look
and
like
wood
you,
and stone.
Yeah, I bet you do love sheep. Anyway, Neon is I hear she's collected quite a lot of different ones. They ever played Star Wars Armada? That's a real fun game.
Yeah.
That's got hot action in it.
Oh yeah.
Warhammer. According to Rena,
That's not
Megan's
even-
room has
it's a
kind of
fake
become a
game.
museum for domestic and foreign games.
It's Keiichi.
If there's a game you think I'd understand, let me play too. Heh, of course. If Keychain is up for it, I should warn you though, we're pretty tough. Just as I want. What I want. I play all sorts of games I don't intend to lose.
Whoa. Then we'll let you in this group, and in the group this time, I guess.
Dude, what kind of army do you think Keychain is building? Is it Necrons? Is it... We going Space Marines? We going...
Keiichi,
Canadian Guard?
I think he'd probably play orcs.
You think
know,
he's an Orcs
Keiichi.
guy?
Yeah. He's all in on that.
He's an Orcs guy.
I think.
I think she is the like she's either like
She's
basic
Drukhari.
bitch like the blue Space Marines or whatever, like the Angels or whatever.
Nah.
Or she's Tyranids.
No, she's Tyranids or Drukhari, I'd say. You know.
Like, I could see Tyranids. And then she is the fucking like Cadian Guard.
She plays
Astro
Ultramarines.
No, she's
she
Cadian
plays
Guard.
bright blue Smurf Marines. Look how cute they are. Wait, she might play like what are the short people?
Like the normal sized humans?
Or no, like the short like dwarf people that they added recently.
I didn't
don't
know they
really
added dwarf
understand.
people.
I don't know, they're in there. She might play them because they're like short and cute. I don't know. Okay. We're getting
Techno priest.
sidetracked.
Is she a techno
Techno
priest?
priest?
Is she a techno priest?
I might be able to see that.
Bursting with joy from head to toe, Rena looked back and forth between me and Neon. Neon gave her an affirmative wink, and her expression perked up even further. I thought boys preferred playing outside more, so I figured you wouldn't wanna. Rena laughed happily. In such a friendly conversation, you wouldn't think I had moved here less than a month ago. I understood that they did all they could to make a transfer student like me feel at home. I'll have to try harder to fit in so they won't feel like they have to try to make me feel welcome. I feel like if I acted a bit more open than I usually am, it should probably be about right for this place. You try being a transfer student in America, not Japan.
Yeah?
You just get called gay and then they kick you in the nuts.
Ooh. Deep. Or true.
And then you get shot.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
What if this was what if it, instead of Hinamizawa it took place in like Baltimore?
We just see the opening text screen and he's like, this is the town I'm from. Bang, bang, and that's when the story ends.
That's the end.
Kishi died in a drive-by shooting.
Wow. Feels so bad.
Hinamizawa was a really small village. Not only was there only one school, but there was only one class. Why is there multiple doors then? The class encompasses all different grades and ages. That doesn't work. Ever.
No, that's how it works in rural areas.
there's gonna be a kid learning how to fucking count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then one of the right one's learning fucking calculus.
That's how it works out in the boonies.
Nah, that makes no sense. There are about 30 students at different levels, and they all study in the same class. Told that long ago there used to be a bigger school building that they had actual separate classes. However, it seems something happened that made it become a single class, and now it stayed that way out of tradition. It's called budget cuts. I was shocked at first, but humans adapt pretty quickly. I've already gotten quite used to it. The sound of children playing started right from the morning. In such a lively mood, it felt more like kindergarten than a proper school. Not that it was a bad thing. Probably because there's like an 8-year-old in there.
Mm-hmm.
And probably a few of them.
I mean, there's a lot of them. We might meet some of them.
Neon, who had been walking in front of us up until then, suddenly let me take the lead, right in front of the classroom door. So I was meant to slide the door open and into the room first. Yeah, too bad I wasn't going to fall for that again. Fall for what? Opening a door?
I think that's Keiichi, maybe?
I think you
I think it's Keiichi.
You meant for this to be a test of my skills. I challenge you to a battle. I have Exodia. What is this music?
Oh, I love this one.
Bing bong, bing bong, bing
Bing
bong,
bong, bing bong, bing bong.
Sounds like some Dr. Seuss type music. Mion chuckled with a howdy smirk on her face.
Aren't you glad I made you spend like 15 minutes downloading the old music?
Glad's a word. It's not a word I would use, but it's a word.
You'll
think it's
appreciate
your
it one
line.
day. What is it, you guys?
Step back, Rena. It's dangerous. She's here. That
Huh?
might have been the other person one.
I don't know.
Inside.
Satoko-chan is.
Her name was Satoko
Hojo.
Huju. She was disrespectful, imprudent, bossy kid. The way she talks was annoying, but it would be immature to get worked up over just that.
And you're voicing her.
I'm voicing like 3 characters already.
There's like 2 characters in the whole story.
Okay,
Fine.
you're voicing one of them that talks the least. I'm voicing the one that talks the most.
I planned this out well enough. The voices will be slightly even.
No problem.
We're introducing the
with this.
characters.
Is this the new girl I'm voicing?
No, I'll take her. I'll
Okay.
take her. No, this is you. I'll
This is me?
voice her.
This is me?
Yeah, this is you.
Quite
I'll
the
voice
obvious
you.
trap, a blackboard eraser and wrench in the door. It's too obvious, Satoko. Honey laugh came from behind on the door. Excellent, T-Chan. I guess that means you win this round. No, this is
That's
Satoko
you.
we're talking about. I doubt this isn't it. After falling for such intricate traps since the day I transferred, I no longer let my guard down. Satoko liked to combine a variety of traps that were simply there to bait you into the main one, traps that relentlessly kept coming at you like a sadistic, rude Goldberg machine. The list goes on. As well as being clever, they almost never misfire. When you least expect it, she strikes. No escape, no time to relax.
Wow.
By the looks of it, this eraser is normal. No rocks or anything in it. Took a pretty heavy hit from the blackboard eraser loaded with rocks on my first day. That's because Satoko had figured out how to make improvised homemade explosives. And there's one
We're gonna get
waiting
into
under
her
chair.
IEDs. You don't want to know what's going on in the forest of this town. So then, why didn't you just open the door and let it drop?
That's what it is. That's what Satoko was after. Making me focus my attention upward, so as I lifted my hand to the door, there were thumbstacks stuck to the sliding door handle with a taped, frightening trap.
That just sucks. Like I don't want.
And terrifying
Yeah.
trap. Concealed by using the blackboard eraser. An impressive combination.
You know,
Satoko.
to trail off from here, a few 2 days ago, I was cleaning up a bunch of like X-Acto blades that were on my floor.
Why was there a bunch of X-Acto blades on your floor?
I dropped them.
But why did you
And
have a
they're all
bunch of
over.
X-Acto blades?
I'm in the middle of a big art project right now.
What art project needs a bunch of X-Acto blades?
I'm making a bunch of Christmas cards.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've seen. You haven't seen them, but I've been doing a lot of work with that.
Okay.
Maybe I'll post them while I'm talking about it. But anyways, I was picking them all up off the ground, and as I was picking one up, I ended up dropping it, and right as it fell, my foot also fell, and like somehow miraculously, like the edge went straight into the bottom of my foot.
Okay.
And
that sounds painful.
yeah, that's about all there is to the story. It's not really a great story.
Question: Why would
I
you
just-
ever need more than one X-Acto blade? Like, what are you gonna be holding multiple?
Do you
at the
know
same
how
time?
fast those things dull? Do you have any idea how fast
I
those
didn't
things
know
dull?
they dulled that bad, but
They do.
can't you just
They
use a
really do.
knife sharpener?
No, because these things are like cheap. Like you buy 100 for like $2.
Interesting. Those look very I like the Colonel Sanders one. I will say that while it is impressive what you did, and I could not do anything like that, those cards are the most virgin Reddit thing I think I've ever seen.
They warm the hearts of people across the globe.
They are impressive, but at the same time,
They
that
warm
is
the
some
hearts
Tumblr,
of lonely,
that is some
lonely men
Tumblr
across the world.
fan art, Twitter posting type shit.
Whatever, man.
Anyway,
No respect for the arts.
I respect the skill it took to do that. I don't respect
no
as
respect
much the art
for the emotion behind the arts.
An impressive combination of Toko, but in the end, nothing more than the trivial machinations of a child. Sure to my victory, I threw the door open and stepped into the room. And this is when the 40 AK-47s that were aimed at the doorway opened fire. I felt something
the Ewoks.
strange at my ankle. It was similar to the sensation of a jump rope catching on my leg. By the time I realized she had me hook, line, sinker, it was already too late. I began to fall in an almost picturesque manner. Keychain, what is this?
I don't know. So I think
out.
this. No, I think that's Mion because I think Mion says K-chan. No, Mion says K-chan. Yeah, it was Mion's shrill warning. Yeah.
Instinctively reacting to Mion's shrill warning, I twisted my body in midair.
Here's how it works. Here's how it works. Reina says Keiichi-kun. Mion says K-chan.
I'm not gonna remember that.
It's so easy because Keiichi-kun is real cutesy, and that's like Reina. K-chan is real like assertive and manly, and that's like Mion. Got it?
Which one's Mion again?
The green one.
Oh,
the green one.
Okay. Ow,
That's you.
ow, ow. An inkstone filled the brim was placed right where I would have landed. I shuddered, imagining the situation. I had landed square on it.
My, what do we have here? That sucks.
Why do none of these characters have fingers?
Fingers? Why do they need fingers?
Because they're people, right?
Yeah, they have fingers. Like, there's 2 at least. I count 3.
You ever watch the anime Girls on Panzer?
I've seen it, yeah.
This girl reminds me of the Russian girl that leads the school there.
Yeah, so you're super into Girls in Panzer, but my cards are...
Okay, listen. I like Girls in Panzer because it's funny to see tank drifting around the corner.
Yeah.
It's nothing to do with anything else.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
and I still wouldn't make cards of it.
Whatever, man. My, what do we have here? A fair morning to you, Keiichi-san. Aren't we a lively one this morning?
Still sprawled in the awkward position, I was greeted by a mocking voice. That was a step up from your usual traps, Satoko.
I haven't the faintest idea what you mean. You are quite unlucky this morning.
You little shit. Ow. Seemed I'd inadvertently sprained my back a little when I'd landed. Better than landing on the inkstone. A small hand gently rubbed my head.
Pain, go away.
A small dainty hand continued to gently stroke my head.
You didn't sprain your back or anything, did you? If you rub it like this, the pain disappears.
I really don't like how so far every single person we've met has been a girl. And how they all seem to have something on for the main character.
She's like 8.
Yeah.
She's like being nice and consoling. She's like a nice little kid. And the other one's like the evil little kid.
This writer?
Yeah.
I don't doubt he would do that.
Uh-huh. No. He's wholesome.
You just gave it away by saying no with the high-pitched voice.
I would never. Listen.
You should never play poker.
Not disparage the name of Ryukishi.
I'm going to disparage his name so hard. Thought about asking Hiro in my head would help me up my back, but I didn't. Okay. It's not so much about what you actually do, it's the thought that counts. Yeah, thanks, Rika-chan. The pain's going away now.
Yay! Rika-chan, good morning. Good morning to you, Reina. A good morning to all.
All good night. Rika-chan greeted each of us with a global little bow. It was infectious. Rina, Mion, and I all bound back.
Infectious.
You're such a good kid, Pika-chan. Oh, wait, is this so much better than Satoko? Okay. I glared over in her direction. Stoko was whistling away, rather deliberately trying to avoid eye contact.
I am the very model of a good girl.
Yeah, this is just the Russian girl from Girls on Panzer. A good girl wouldn't set those nasty traps.
Nothing but lies and slander. Exactly what proof. Oh!
We will crush them! Picked up Satoko by the back of her collar. Looks like a misbehaved cat when I do this. But a cat wouldn't be setting traps. I think they would if they could. Have you ever met a cat?
No. I don't know what Keiichi's going on about, but cats would be the most sadistic people if they had thumbs. Like, they would just, like, be killing babies, like, by the dozens.
I think, I'm surprised Hitler didn't have a cat and had a dog instead.
Yeah, it was like an empathy thing, you know?
It's much harder to deal with. I'm sorry. Try saying that. If you won't say it. I cocked my index finger on my thumb, letting it tremble as I brought it closer to Satoko's forehead.
I am against violence. You don't even have any proof.
Just so you know, my forehead like really hurts. I can split plywood right in half. That is bullshit. You are 14.
You don't know
I can't
that.
do
You
that.
don't know that. You don't know that.
You,
Maybe he's crazy.
I don't
He's like
think,
an anime character.
I don't think fucking Ron Kingston, that's a bodybuilder, right? I don't think he could split a log in half or a plywood in half with his finger.
This is like the anime universe. He's about to murder this child.
Activating my death black jutsu.
Death blow. Boom. Can someone play the death blow clip from Ready? What movie was that? I forgot, but it was like activating death blow.
Hey, editor,
like
just play
Jacksepticeye.
play the first 40 episodes of Naruto right now.
Yeah. Hey, editors, can you play like the first 3 episodes of our Umineko series so all the people watching can catch up to where we are?
Yeah. This is actually a flashback scene in episode 4 was the one I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna edit this into the Umineko episode.
Yeah. So this is actually the entire thing's a flashback, really, within a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's how it fits into the universe.
This is gonna relate to like what that old man was like talking about, you know?
Eek.
Yeah.
That's what the old man would sound like.
The old man's
if I was
actually
voicing
Peachy.
him. Yeah. Oh, I haven't even thought of that.
This is how he made his
Genius.
millions.
Yeah. I'm surprised you remembered he was wealthy.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember pictures.
Well, they spent like 5 hours talking about like how wealthy he was.
I don't remember names.
Yeah.
But I remember pictures. The pictures
That's
are hard
fine.
to forget.
The less you remember, the better.
Okay.
You don't want to know anything.
Who is the
going in
Eek
there.
character that we're waiting on right now?
That I just said eek. Like
Oh, I
a
didn't
while
realize you
ago.
did.
Yeah. Stop! Get away from me, you beast!
Don't say that in a way people will misunderstand. A small hand tugged on the back of my shirt.
She's been lonely since you were gone for 2 days.
Okay. Rika-chan, that's still you. Wait, no, is it me?
No, that's you.
Rika-chan is really just so, how could I do anything more after being told that? I gently released my grip on Stoko, who at this point was on the verge of tears. She still had her eyes clamped shut as she braced herself for the forehead flick. And that's when I wound up my fist and knocked her the fuck out.
It doesn't bother me. You mustn't cry, Satoko. Keep on fighting. Yeah.
Rika gently petted the head of her prankster friend. So, what do you drink usually when you go drinking?
It really depends. I mean, on like the general atmosphere. I mean, mornings it's like Irish coffees. Usually,
What's
I mean,
an
I
Irish
like
coffee?
wine. It's like black coffee with like Jameson whiskey and then a bit of cream on the top.
Okay.
It's pretty good.
And you're a
They're
wine
addictive.
person? I'm not a big wine person.
I love like a really dry red wine, like no sweetness at all.
See, I do not like that.
Yeah.
I like
the
Strongbow.
musky, fruity, musky kind of flavor.
I like
I
ciders. Strongbow is pretty good.
I like beers, like Mexican beers, dark ales.
I'm not a big beer person. I do like Guinness.
Yeah.
I like Mango Cart and I like Corona. But other than that,
Have you ever had
not
a
big
like
on beer.
Kilkenny?
Kilkenny? I don't think I have.
Yeah, it's like an imported Irish one.
Okay, does it taste similar to Guinness?
Yeah,
Okay, I might have to try it.
it's better. Yeah. You like Mexican beer?
I like Corona. I hate Modelo.
You hate? I love Modelo.
I'm not a big
What?
Modelo person.
Oh.
I've only had it once before, and it was like in
Oh.
the Kia Center arena, and it was like out of a can. So I'm not sure if that was part of the problem.
Yeah, no, you got to get out of a glass bottle with a lime.
Okay, I didn't have a lime. It might have been better with
yeah,
the
that's
lime.
how- that's how you
like
drink
Corona
it.
with
Yeah.
lime, so
Yeah. Or like vodka. Like
vodka's good. Rum's good. Rum's my favorite liquor.
rum. Oh, I love rum. I had eggnog with rum.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was binging on that for a while. That was good. Man.
We could gently pet the head of her prankster friend.
Let's talk about alcohol more. No, I'm
Yeah,
just
we should end this show and just start an alcohol podcast where we like each week we try a different drink.
We could combine the two shows. Like we just start drinking
and
as
we
read
we
this.
review the alcohol, and then we start talking
Yeah.
about geopolitics and what countries we hate.
Yeah, I mean, I say the sooner we kick Turkey out of Syria,
Mm-hmm.
the sooner we just beat them, make them bleed,
Mm-hmm.
teach them why they shouldn't mess with us, like why they shouldn't disregard the direct orders of the United States of America, the closer we will be to international peace.
I
and
still don't know
harmony.
why Canada's like an independent country.
Oh my gosh, Israel's bombing towards Haman now. Oh my, they're bombing the north? They're bombing Homs? What the heck?
I don't know why they started like bomb. That does not help Israel's look of being like the aggressor
They're
in
just-
that war.
well,
If they just
They're just
the
bombing
Civil
and
War,
invading.
the president got
We're going
overthrown
to
and they
take a
started
buffer
bombing
zone.
a fucking country they weren't even at
The,
war
the
with.
thing is, they're annexing a buffer zone around the previous buffer zone that they already occupied.
we're defending ourselves, guys. Annexes country, bombs half their country when they're in a civil war. Yeah, sure.
Oh, and there's a bunch of civilians getting like burned to death by
No, that's
Israeli
okay. They were
airstrikes.
terrorists. You know,
Terrorists.
They were definitely threatening Israel.
Yeah.
I don't know. I
What do you think? What do
I
you think
wanna.
Luka
I
thinks
want.
about
I
the
originally
conflict?
was like supporting Israel in that war because Hamas is a bunch of
Yeah.
terrorists and kidnapped and raped people. But the more that shit goes on, I'm like, I don't know. You guys are kind of making it hard. I get if you killed a
thing is,
few
yeah.
civilians
Yeah.
on accident, but it seems like you guys are kind
Listen.
of trying.
I, for one, recognize Damascus as the new capital of Israel. We need to move all the way north, annex Damascus.
Turkey has actually always been Israeli.
We need to split Syria three ways. The east can go to the U.S., the north to Turkey, and the south to Israel. That way, we'll have peace forever. Nothing will go wrong.
Nothing. War will never ever happen in the Middle East from a Israeli and
Yeah.
U.S. occupation. That could never happen.
Exactly. Oh, Bashar's cousin was hanged in a public square? Huh.
You didn't make it up.
Interesting. No, I'm just reading that on the news. That's his cousin, not him.
Yeah, no, he got it. He's an eye doctor now in Moscow.
Yeah.
He's
No, I
going to
didn't
be.
make that up. I didn't make that up.
No,
What do you think I am? Like some kind of liar?
no, you would never lie. You've never lied ever.
When have I ever lied?
I don't. I can't think of it. Time you did that.
Exactly. Yeah.
I think Satoko could learn a thing or a million from Rika-chan.
Next time, set an even more amazing trap.
Wait a minute. As she observed the scene, Rina's expression grew ecstatic as she began to swing.
Oh, Satoko-chan is crying. So cute.
Can't take them home.
That was... but they're so cute.
You can't, no matter how cute they are.
But just for a bit, it's fine. It's fine.
Rina kept a cutesy face, even as outrageous ideas spewed from her mouth. According to Mion, Rina is ridiculously weak to cute things and always tries to take them home. Object or person?
That's Keiichi.
Stealing is bad, but abducting people is even worse. Give it up.
Then I can just look. Just looking. That should be fine, right? Right?
Rina swooned over Satuko's crying for him.
Satuku.
If a girl ever goes missing in Hina Mizawa, I'll be forced to turn Rina into the authorities.
Ooh.
Forgive me, Rina. Be sure to bring your care packages when they put you away. Hey, we got a jingle. That means something, right? No?
No, it's
No?
the school bells.
Oh. I don't remember that meant
We don't
something
get those
last time.
things.
We don't get that?
Yeah.
Oh.
No, we don't get that.
Teacher's coming. Quickly, clean everything up. Satoko, that inkstone is yours, right? Just from me on the single statement, the entire mood of the room shifted back to normal. Inkstone was bad at the thumbstick stuck to the door handle were an even bigger problem. I pulled the tape off carefully, making sure not to screw myself. Even though Satoko was the one who set it up, everyone would pick up after her. I'm gonna save real quick, by the way.
Okay. Yeah, save over that. Freaking idiot. Not you, the game.
By the
Game's
time
freaking idiot.
the teacher entered the room, the bedlam from before had been neatly tidied up. We made it in time. Rise, attention. Mian gave out the morning commands. It's difficult being the teacher for all these different grades in one classroom. She has to teach something different to each one. But naturally, she ends up spending all of her time with the younger kids. Rina and Mian, being in the highest grade in the class, end up mostly doing self-study. They even end up helping teach the younger kids, so it seems like they can never get to their own studies. They're actually way behind where my studies have progressed to. As a result, I'm pretty much taking over for the teacher and helping Rina and Mian with their studies.
You're a pretty good teacher, Keiichi-kun. Easy to understand.
Rina took a breather after finishing highlighting an important section. Okay, this is important actually. We need to, if we want to ensure job security for the future, we need to start volunteering at schools and like scaring them away from engineering. Like,
That's true.
Make it just seem so ridiculously hard.
There's too many engineers.
So
I mean, I think STEM majors have been doing a pretty good job at making their uni experience look like absolutely awful.
Yeah, it is, but people are still enrolling, so we need to be doing a better job.
Well, I think you have a unique problem because you're a mechanical engineer. And everyone's a mechanical engineer.
Yeah,
you know, I'm a computer engineer. There's like 2 other computer engineers at my college.
Oh, at my college there's a lot of computer engineers.
Really?
Yeah. Not nearly as much as mechanical or
electricals.
aerospace, but there's still a lot. But yeah, you need to get rid of all of them.
We need to I was just gonna say something, but I didn't really mean it, you know.
You should just say it. This is a safe space. This is a safe space.
It is?
Yeah.
I say we just kill them.
I agree. I totally agree.
Yeah. That was the first thought that came to my mind. And I think it's the most genuine one, and the one I truly believe, with like no jokes. That's what I believe.
This is not satire. You can use this in
not
court of law.
satire. Yeah, not satire.
Not satire. And everything we
Legally
say on this
statement.
channel is not satire. Everything we say is serious.
Yeah, it's not a comedy series. It's not a comedy channel. That's why we discuss serious topics like the Syrian Civil War.
And also our favorite Christmas movies.
Yeah.
These are all very serious topics.
I don't think that was a topic we got to.
We did that before, didn't we? No, it was which
Christmas movies?
No, which version
Willy Wonka.
of Willy Wonka is the best version of
And
Willy
you're
Wonka?
wrong.
I'm right. It is Johnny Depp's version.
We're not getting into I'm adding it to the rules. We're banning that.
You can't ban me talking about Willy Wonka.
I'm adding that to the banned topics.
Depp. Do you not like Johnny Depp? What's your problem with him?
It's not a good movie.
It's an amazing movie.
It's artistically muddled.
It's an amazing movie. Johnny Depp is one of the best actors to ever
all
exist.
the heart from the original. It lacks all the heart, all the soul.
I don't think
the original.
so. I think it's more unique.
It has no point. It's not.
What do you mean it has? It definitely has a point. Have you listened to songs? They have so much better songs.
Tim Burton aesthetic.
Yeah,
vomit.
Tim Burton has a good aesthetic. I liked it.
There's nothing beyond it, though. Like, it's such a surface level aesthetic. It lacks the heart of the original.
I think it has more heart. I think the original was a Hollywood cash grab.
Raina took a
the only-
breather after finished highlighting an important section.
Teaching is making me lose confidence. It makes me aware of how shallow my understanding of the subject is. They say that to teach someone something, you need to understand it backwards and forwards. So all you're teaching is just doing in your own practice. In contrast, this person over here is quite laissez-faire about things. For one, isn't she supposed to be in a higher grade than me? Look, Mian, this is for your own good. If you don't take this seriously, there will be in trouble later on with these marks. It's not like I'm aiming to go to a prestigious school. I'm gonna join the army. Be all you can be.
She does have a gun.
She has a gun? Aren't those
I didn't
illegal
say
in this
anything.
country?
Well, who knows?
The internet? I'll be fine as long as I pick up what I need to know for the entrance exams a little at a time. Her staunch defiance is really something else. When do you want to wrap this up, by the way? Because I do have work tomorrow.
I think the chapter's almost over.
Okay, well, at the end of the chapter, we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, I think it is.
This is a different
I
type
don't know,
of
it might keep
relax
going.
than some you already knew what was going to be on the entrance exams.
Mi-chan, Keiichi-kun is doing his best to teach us. We need to try hard too. Actually, let's save here, because I think it just keeps going.
Okay.
It'd be nice to stop at like the chapter end, but no, I think this one just keeps going.
Yeah, I
for
gotta
a
take a
while.
shower before I go to bed and stuff, and I have work in the morning.
Yeah, I have to wake up at 6 a.m.
This is a successful talk about Australian geopolitics and
I love this
the Willy
game.
Wonka
Like, this is
franchise and why
this is one of my
Turkey sucks.
favorite novels. You know, I hope you're gonna enjoy it because you know what, it's one of my favorite novels, and I think you're gonna have a great experience. You're
I
gonna have a
think
great
whoever
time.
made this needs to be put in prison, but this, it was definitely an experience.
Okay. See you next time.
See you next time.